Well, I thought we started that game on a very, very good note. I thought we did a great job defensively. We got the ball moving on the offensive end. We were able to score fairly efficiently. And then we were able to do that again in the third quarter. And I thought those two stretches really were the difference in this game. And I think these two young ladies who are sitting next to me did a great job of making sure that they were attentive to detail on the defensive end. I think both of them drew the assignment of trying to guard Lexi Claybo, who is an outstanding player in this league. And I thought these two, Kira and Taylor, did a great job of making touches more challenging for her. And it's hard to do that, again, because she works so hard and she's so active, and she can score around the rim, she can score from the arc, and she can score in the mid-range game. So I think she makes life really, really difficult. But we're excited. We have an opportunity to continue playing. This is a very special group of young ladies. They care a great, great deal. And I thought this was potentially a difficult game because you're trying not to look ahead to the next game. We weren't looking ahead to the next game, but it's difficult because you know what's on the line is an opportunity to play for a championship, and just really excited for our young ladies because now they have an opportunity to do that.
Questions for the student athletes?
Taylor, what did Coach kind of say at halftime? Because second quarter got a little hairy there, but third quarter just seemed a renewed sense out there. Like Coach said, was a lot like the first quarter.
We just had to get back to doing what we knew we could do, and that was getting through screens, just going back to the game plan. And I think we came out in the third quarter and really executed what we needed to do.
Kira, you probably had to know that was going to be a physical game. It always seems like it is with those guys. What was your mindset coming in, and then on the flip side, coming out of it, what did you feel like you did well?
Yeah, we knew that this was going to be a really physical game. They've got a lot of really good athletes, a lot of really physical players. So we did kind of mentally and physically prepare for that coming into the game. And I think we did a pretty good job. I know, we were in foul trouble a little bit, especially me. But I think especially in the second half of guarding without fouling and doing that a lot better.
Any other questions for the student athletes?
Kira, how does this stack up then as a prep? Because it was it was a distinctive game, and like you expected that it would be. But does it translate into a decent preparation game for tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, I mean, South Dakota State has a lot of really good athletes, skilled players, really physical play, especially down low. So I think, yeah, this was a good prep game for that. Now going in the championship.
Taylor, it's a third round against State tomorrow. What kind of things are you looking forward to with that game tomorrow afternoon?
Well, the atmosphere is going to be awesome. I'm really excited just to be able to play with these guys on this fort one more time. It's going to be a really exciting game, and we're just going to have to come out really hungry, and we're going to have to play our best basketball in order to come out on top. So.
In the back right here.
Oh.
Kira, this will be the fifth time actually USD's played SDSU for the championship. What do you have to do to get over the top and beat them tomorrow in a title game?
I think kind of like they've both said, sticking to who we've been this whole year. There are going to be ups and downs. Teams are going to go on runs. There are going to be runs tomorrow that we need to withstand. But I think always just coming back to who we've been and doing the little things right.
Anything else? All right, thank you, ladies. You can head back to the locker room.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, Monica Aarons only had like 7 points in this game, but all 7 points were at the end of that first half. How big were those? Because it had gotten tied at that time, but her 7 points really seemed to give you some momentum, really helped hold off UND in the second quarter.
Well, I thought that was a really crucial time for us. We weren't doing as good of a job taking care of the basketball as we normally do, and a lot of that the credit has to go to North Dakota. I thought they were pressuring us and making us make some decisions that were under pressure. But I thought what Monica did extremely well during that stretch was settle us down by hitting some really big free throws for us and being a stabilizing force. And it's someone who, if you know this young lady, Monica, she is as tough as any human being you've ever been around in your life. She's just a physically, mentally tough young lady, and so that just, I think, speaks to her toughness during that stretch to give us a lift when we really needed one.
I know yesterday you talked about the defense and the improvements season long. What specifically, though, makes this team such a dangerous defensive team?
Well, I think our versatility has helped us. You know, certainly, I think we've got players who can defend in multiple spots and can defend different actions, I guess. And I thought when we are really locked in and do a great job of recognizing what our assignments are, our young ladies are pretty determined. I think the toughness factor to them is something that is pretty special, you know, because there you see Monica or Allison Arns at times, or Hannah or Taylor or Kiera or Maddie finding a way to go get a rebound that you think, how in the world did that kid just go get that? And that's something that certainly is really important for us.
You mentioned Hannah there. If you could just talk about her effort today, it seemed like every other possession there, first half, she was on the ground and kind of took a beating.
Yeah, she did. I think Hannah got a tough one. Got either a ball to the face or something, and got knocked down a couple of times. But I think she really gave us a huge boost on the defensive end in this game. Made life really difficult for some players around the rim. And you know, maybe she didn't score as much as she has scored in other games, maybe not in the last game. But she's a young lady who really has an impact on the game on the other end.
Dawn, the history of tomorrow's game it's almost like it's got its own franchise. It's a very distinctive rivalry, even in the United States. What's it like just heading into that game, and what are maybe some things you do to prepare your team as best they can for what's going to be a different kind of experience for them?
Well, I think it's certainly going to be, and the players talked about this, an atmosphere that is second to none. And after having the opportunity to coach in the Big Ten and at the Big Ten tournament, I can tell you that the Summit League tournament from an athlete's experience is very, very different because of the fan base that is here and because of the atmosphere. That's something that's very, very unique and is very special, and it's something that it was really fun for the young ladies. So I think the first thing that we have to do, first of all, we have to get recovered. You know, it was a very physical battle, and so we've got to get our bodies ready to prepare to play again. And then at that point in time, I think we know each other pretty well, and so we've got to just go back and clean up a couple of things on both ends of the court to the best of our ability, and then let players play at this point in time and let them play hard and let them play free.